Ria and Arjun arrived in Manali for their honeymoon, filled with dreams of fresh snowfalls, cozy cafes, and breathtaking mountain sunsets. Their hotel was perfect, a warm, welcoming escape from the cold. But right across the road, a stark contrast stood against the serene landscape: an old abandoned British-era post office. Locals would often warn tourists, whispering tales and urging them never to go near it after dark. "It's just a broken old building," Arjun would laugh, dismissing the warnings as local folklore, but Ria couldn't shake a feeling of deep unease. Every time she glanced at the decaying structure, its dark, empty windows seemed to stare back, like hollow eyes watching her every move. On their third night, the idyllic mountain weather turned. A furious storm rolled in, blanketing the town in darkness as it knocked out the power. The wind howled like a hungry wolf, and thick snow whipped against their window panes as the couple lit candles, casting flickering shadows across their room. A soft, deliberate knock echoed from their door. Arjun, a bit annoyed, opened it to find nothing. The hallway was empty, but then he looked down. A single old envelope lay on the floor just outside their room, its paper yellowed and brittle with age. It was sealed with a dark red wax stamp, the kind you only see in old movies. Ria picked it up, her fingers trembling slightly. The address: "Arjun, this is from the post office across the road," but it was the date that made her blood run cold. In faint spidery ink, it read, "Posted, the 19th of February 1944. Her hands shook as she broke the seal. Inside was a letter, the handwriting trembling and desperate. It read, "To the newlyweds staying across the road. Please, help me deliver my last message. I've been waiting for 80 years. Come to the post office, bring a candle. And whatever you do, don't let the dark touch you." Arjun tried to force a laugh. "It's a prank, just someone messing with the tourists." But as he turned to look out the window, the laughter died in his throat. The post office door, which they'd seen rotted and nailed shut just that morning, was now slightly ajar, a sliver of profound darkness beckoning from within. Ria felt an invisible pull, a silent, desperate plea tugging at her heart. I think someone really needs help," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the storm. Against every rational instinct, Arjun agreed to go with her, unable to leave her to face it alone. The moment they stepped inside the post office, a chilling silence fell. The raging wind outside died instantly. The air was thick and heavy, choked with the smell of old paper, dust, and something else, something like decay. Sacks of undelivered letters lay scattered across the floor, their bindings long since rotted away. Thick cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly curtains, brushing against their faces as they moved deeper inside. Their single candle flame flickered wildly, dancing as if in a frantic struggle against an unseen force. Then, with a deafening crash, the heavy door slammed shut behind them, plunging them into near-total darkness. A whisper slithered out from the old sorting desk in the corner of the room. "You came." A shadowy figure began to materialize from the gloom. It was a man dressed in a tattered, old-fashioned postal uniform. His skin was a horrifying shade of gray, cracked and dry like burnt wood. His eyes were hollow, empty pits that seemed to absorb the candlelight. "I must deliver my last letter," the ghost rasped, his voice a dry, rattling sound. "The mountain storm. It buried me alive before I could finish my route. 80 years I have waited, and now, the couple is finally here." He extended a skeletal hand, a small, almost childlike smile, twisting his lips in expression of pure, broken desperation. "Please deliver it. Free me." Arjun instinctively stepped back, pulling Ria behind him. We don't know the address." The spirit's hopeful expression curdled into a mask of pure rage. "You are the address." In that instant, their candle blew out, and a profound, suffocating darkness swallowed everything. Ria screamed as icy, unseen hands gripped her shoulders, pulling her back. Arjun felt a cold breath on the back of his neck, and a final, horrifying whisper filled his ear. "You took too long." When the lights came back on in Manali the next morning, the storm had passed. The sun shone brightly on the fresh white snow, but the hotel room across from the old post office was empty. All their belongings were untouched. The bed was perfectly made. The only thing different was a single item, resting on the doorstep, an old, yellowed envelope, sealed with a familiar red wax stamp, and it was addressed to the next newlyweds. Thanks for watching. If this story sent a chill down your spine, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another tale from the shadows. Stay safe out there.